And welcome back into the MLB pregame show as we get you set for exciting action here this afternoon. Coming up in a matter of moments is first pitch. But first, let's have a look at today's Topps Player Spotlight. The dude, Gerald, has people around the game buzzing. He took home the AL Cy Young Award last year, and we can see him there receiving the award from his manager just a few moments ago.
Well, the secret's out on this guy, D-Row. He is not only lights out. This guy can get it done. Pitches deep into games. He can eat up innings, and more importantly, his stuff is elite.
I agree, Dan. He shut down the league all season long. I'm interested to see if he's built on last year's Cy Young award-winning season and gets off to another hot start.
All right, pregame festivities are wrapping up. It's time for baseball, and we'll have it for you next. Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Kansas City Royals and the Chicago White Sox. Which of these two will prevail? Next on the show. The dude, Gerald, is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Southsiders. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you want to know if this guy's one of the better pitchers in the league? Well, how about this? Batters are hitting under 200 against this guy for the year, so he's done a good job against both righties and lefties. And I'm looking for him to be just as dominant in this one.
Coming to the plate now, Michael Gigliotti. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Michael Gigliotti.
First pitch on its way. This is on the ground over to first. He's got it, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Yeah, Matty, the thing I'm focused on with this lineup is the fact that they love to run. They lead the league in stolen bases. They're not afraid to take that extra bag. It's going to put the defense on their heels. Be on the lookout for that today.
Batting second, the designated.
So now to the plate, Drew Jackson. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Hey, Matty V, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Row. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
One out, nobody on.
Plays it first now.
Nope,
now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Row, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Drew Jackson goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
Batting third.
Whit Merrifield next to hit. As he'll watch a knuckleball that dances its way in there for strike one. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
1-1 the count now. Merrifield behind, a ball and 2 strikes. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. KC down in order. Time for the White Sox to go to work. No score. Hunter Dozier digging in now. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season.
one right here, huh?
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
And you know, the heavy stuff has finally arrived. This has got to be the hardest rain we've seen all afternoon.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. On the ground towards second. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 4. Anderson.
At the plate, Anderson Miller, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. The 0-1 on its way. Hit on the ground to third. Moncada fields it cleanly. On to first to complete the double play. At the plate, Salvador Perez. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey!
White Sox are out to an early 1-0 lead as we play the second. Salvador Perez behind in the count, 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Royals bats are quiet there. They trail this one 1-0. Into the box now, Nick Pratto. 2 hits in 8 tries for the series.
The first baseman, Nick Pratto.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
Grounded to third. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Standing in, Danny Mayer. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits.
Danny Mayer.
Get ahead, stay ahead now.
Here comes the first pitch. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
That's a ball.
Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Still 2-2. Hit to first. Scooped up. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Striding in, Bobby Witt Jr. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
Now the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So nothing happening this time around. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The White Sox lead it 1-0.
Welcome back. The White Sox are set to hit here in the 3rd inning, and hit is something that they've done very well this season. Entering the day, they rank among the best teams in the league in stolen bases. A lot of teams these days rely more on big swings of the bat to generate offense, but when I asked a member of the coaching staff about their approach on the bases, he told me they're simply playing into their strengths. He said they have a lot of really athletic guys, so it would be...
All set for the start of the 4th, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Michael Gigliotti.
Michael Gigliotti.
Hey, nobody wait.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch.
Ball 1. Counts 1-0. Plays it first here.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. Ready for another chance? Drew Jackson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Plays it first.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Drew Jackson is sent packing for the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter, number 50.
Whit Merrifield next to bat. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Here we go, boys.
A ball and a strike. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Royals. This is skied into short left center. Anderson onto the grass. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Hunter Dozier. First delivery to him on the way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1.
All right, here we go now.
Now here's the pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he's really had it going into the month of June, currently leading the AL in that department. Coming to the plate now, Anderson Miller.
Anderson Miller.
Here comes the first pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
And another foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
The catcher, number 13, Salvador.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss with the first pitch. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Hey, now we've got 2.
On could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Right side, reined in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 5 innings have been no problem as he's got the shutout working. Home half of the 5th coming up, and the White Sox are out in front, 1-0. Now to the plate, Nick Pratto. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Here we go now. Let's go.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. In now, Danny Mayer. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
Slow grounder to first. Scooped up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Stepping in, Bobby Witt Jr. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Bobby Witt Jr.
Pitch on the way. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
Burke is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. KC down in order. They're still down. It's 2-0. Ready once again, Michael Gigliotti. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey, let's go right here, huh? Hey, nobody away.
Grounded up the first baseline. Reined in. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th, and with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. So here's the Royals DH, Drew Jackson. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. And now a pitch on the way. On the ground to the right side. Oh, look at the sliding stop.
So frustrating, Dero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
The 0-2 pitch. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
We got 2.
Now batting.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul for strike 2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Just off the end of the bat, it's a foul ball, and he'll stick around.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
It's the best competition in all of sport, the pitcher against the batter right there. He fouled off multiple pitches, refused to go down. Not only did he get a knock, but he ran some pitch total up too.
He's set. Here it comes.
Well, the Royals have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Royals strand a pair. They're down 2-0.
7th inning, Durant.
Striding into the box, Salvador Perez. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is under it. 1 down. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you can see there, he's really had it going into the month of June, currently leading the AL in that department. Stepping up to the plate, Nick Pratto. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Nick.
And it's 0-1 to the Kansas City first baseman. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
1 down now, 1 down.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get a knock.
The 0-2 once more.
Hey, just you and him. Get him yourself.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
The 1-2.
That's ball 2.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
When you're this deep into a start, it can be really exhausting and annoying when a hitter makes you work as hard as he did right there. He got the strikeout, that's great, but he's probably thinking, get that guy out of here.
In now, Danny Mayer. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
To first. He's got it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Royals go down 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0. All set to start the 9th in this one. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. And look at this, a bunt attempt to start the 9th. But this is foul for the first strike. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Yeah, we got one here.
Into the box now, Michael Gigliotti. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pops this one up. Anderson onto the grass. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Stepping up now, Drew Jackson. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. KC down to their final strike in this one. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And he'll make the catch here to end it. And the White Sox have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove in the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
A 2-0 finish today. The Chicago White Sox jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. The dude, Gerald, pitches his way to a league-leading 12th win of the year. And it's a dandy, a complete game, 3-hit performance. So that just about